So I'm showing you morning chores because there's a lot more to do now with having our pigs. If you haven't seen our last video, we got pigs. These girls have been growing super fast. Eli didn't finish his apple this morning, so going to the pigs. But these girls, I can fill up their feeders, and by morning, they're completely gone. Looks like we lost another one. That'll be 2 now. We lost 2.
I love that technique.
It's new. Uh-oh.
Frozen?
Yep.
Welcome to Minnesota.
So the pigs have been super easy. I'm actually surprised now that I have them in the pen and everything's going fine. But the things I would do differently is I would do a cattle panel, 4 cattle panels in a square, put the piglets in there, and when we first get them, and then do the electric fence and let them eat to it. Here, I put it next to the fence, which they can't get out, but I left a gap. And I should have never left a gap. I should have brought it closer. So when they go to push on the fence, they got zapped. They didn't know, so then they'd get on the other side, and well, it was too much stress for me, and it was stress for them, I'm sure. But they're actually doing really good. There's one that will not eat eggshells or whole eggs, but the other ones seem like they just love it and they eat them right up. So, the best garbage disposal ever. It gives you bacon. I actually been looking into to be the Kuni line. I've been a fan of them, so I'm kind of leaning towards getting some Kunis maybe in the future and just doing a bunch of those, because I think the Kuni would be a lot easier if we do it across the creek. I don't know if I trust some of these pigs if we did it across the creek, because if they get out, there's a lot of woods behind us, I think they'd be gone.
I'm waiting.
There's Charlie. So you're gonna see I have a big bag of pig feed. I'm gonna do a complete video on where we got this feed, because if you're in Minnesota, you should be going to this guy. It's worth the drive. He's a great guy. He does everything that he can on farm, and it's a super good experience. So why don't I do that? The next video this week will be about this. Or that'll be next week, huh?
Video, yeah.
Next week, Tuesday, I'll have a video just for where we got the feed. Well, it's a leftover of the bag. I'm out of totes, so we need more 55-gallon drums. But I'm gonna do something. I don't know. I've been deciding if I want to do a 55-gallon drum, or do I want to use an IBC tote. But I don't have a pig feeder made yet, and I'm not in a hurry for it because I want to make sure they're trained to a bucket, as you do for these pigs. So let's go feed them. Sarah's never been in here, so it's gonna be funny.
I'm also wearing a dress today, so real fitting attire.
Yeah. How many times do I gotta get this hole?
You better make sure you leave that hole right there. So do this before you let the chickens out. Good to know. Or the chickens would be in the yard. Oh, that makes sense. You do have a bucket. They are also trained for a bucket.
Hey, pig.
Oh, watch me get zapped here.
You know they're getting enough food if they're not eating it all. So I'm giving them organic pig feed. That's where we got all that stuff from. And then all of our food scrap go to them and not to our chickens anymore. And then every day I empty out their water because I don't have that made either. I have the pig nipplers. They just came. Pig nipples.
Where are you getting the food wet?
I want to make sure they're getting enough water. Ever since that first day when we got them and they weren't eating, it got me a little nervous. So they've been drinking though. I fill that up twice a day, sometimes 3. But it's been generally twice if I get some of the feed wet. Come on, pigs. Then I always do a check on the fence to make sure nothing's on it. So the name's the red one right there. That's a girl. The dark red one, she's Honey. The one with spots is Smokey. And then the other one is Bob. All bacon seeds.
Well, will they be?
Yep.
Even Honey?
Well, okay, maybe not Honey. We're contemplating on keeping Honey and having her for a breeder pig. But we'll see. Put it in the comments. Should we breed pigs? Do people around us want piglets?
I saw a video this morning of an 800-pound pet pig. Is Honey going to be an 800-pound pet pig?
Good, no way. Good Lord.
I think Hatchet wants to come out.
Yeah, sure they all do.
So how have the chickens been adjusting to their smaller area?
Oh, they're fine. They actually do not like the pig area because quite a few of them have touched the fence, and they don't like that.
You did get a chicken-safe electric fence.
Yep. Safe for all farm animals.
Even Charlie had his turn.
Oh yeah, Charlie was chewing on it too. I had to yell at him to quit it, and then He went back to chew on it. He didn't like that. So these are the cedar trees that came down next to the garden over there that were blocking a lot of sun. So what I did is my brother actually sprained his ankle. I know, I feel like our family has just been getting hurt, every one of them. But so he has a sawmill he just got, and I was gonna have him sawmill these, but being he got hurt, I was like, I'll just cut him in half, and then we plan on using this for a raised bed up there, and then we're gonna, I think another one maybe down here. So, but yeah, they're just gonna be for raised beds. So I did pretty good just by using my eye, I think. What do you think? So I always come in here right away in the morning, look at everything, make sure there's no critters.
Speaking of critters,
Just Charlie scratching on the door. I like to leave this shut at least until lunchtime because I really want this to be really hot, and then we open it once it's about 90 degrees in here, and then we'll open this door. I don't open that window all the time because I don't want a draft coming in here to cool everything down. I want the soil and everything in here to warm up, so I think that's better. You can tell it's warm enough in here already because this heater is not running. It's set at 60 degrees. So this sun is already doing a lot of magic. So we're gonna leave this, but it's supposed to actually be pretty nice today. So they're saying 55. So in a couple hours we'll probably do it right before lunch. Come out and open this up. But man, everything is looking great. So that's my morning chores. Now I have to go back to work. My morning chores before work. This is what I do. Glad you guys see me again. Bye.